Mr. Ornick, what idea to build a tax base in Hopewell?
In canvassing through the neighborhoods in my ward, if there's one thing that stood out among a lot of folks was our school systems. We're losing good families to the outlying areas like Chesterfield County, who has better schools, better quality schools. Unfortunately, I don't feel that we've given the support to the school system like we should. When it takes 40 years to revitalize a high school, where have we been? I really think that if we start working on our school system and Fort Lee is a great place to start bringing those people in who are not going to the other outlying areas to take their kids to school. We deserve better. Our kids deserve better. I think that question has many aspects. We just can't say one question. There's many things that we need to do to the city in order to make it a drawing card and to make it attractive to people coming into the city. The cleanliness of the city. When you first come into a city and you see disarray and disrepair in homes, you're not going to live here. You're going to just kind of keep on going and into another outlying area. There's a lot that we have to do. We have to come all together and try to do the best we can in order to make Hopewell a better place to live.
Thank you. Mr. Emerson, in view of Smurfit Stone's position in bankruptcy court and with the recent announcement in the Richmond Times-Dispatch concerning the closure of Smurfit's 2 mills located in Henrico County, what precautions do you feel need to be taken to retain the Hopewell mill?
Well, hopefully, since they closed the other 2 mills, they won't be looking at Hopewell to close that mill. But they're an integral part of our Hopewell Regional Wastewater Treatment Facility, and they're a contributor as an industry to that, and a big part of our tax base. There's not a whole lot that the city, as far as the city council, can do to prepare for a Smurfit Stone or one of these large manufacturers to leave. But the projection is that we will lose one at some time. I guess, fortunately, with the ethanol, that's going to replace that. But I think in the long term, we just have to be careful with our long-term expenditures. Just pray to God that they don't leave.
Thank you. Mr. Ornick, in view of Smurfit Stone's position in bankruptcy court and the closure of Smurfit's 2 mills located in Henrico County, what precautions do you feel need to be taken to retain Hopewell?
That's a hard question because not having not being on city council is very hard for the private citizen to answer that question. I think we have to make sure that when we do have these companies that are located in the city of Hopewell, we have to make sure that they're going to be happy with us, and we're happy with them with whatever they do. We have to make sure that financially that we don't overextend ourselves and offer them so many incentives to come here to where it's going to hurt our taxes and reduce our money. I think we need also to try to draw more companies into the downtown area to help raise more money for the city of Hopewell. These are tough times, and we have to make sure that these companies are coming to our area and not going to any other areas outside.
Thank you. Mr. Amell, view of Smurfit Stone's position in bankruptcy court and the closure of Smurfit's 2 mills located in Henrico, what precautions do you feel need to be taken to retain Hopewell?
Well, first, As a banker, I know that bankruptcy doesn't always mean dissolution as well. So they may not have to downsize any further than the 2 plants that they've lost. If I'm not mistaken, this is the largest plant that Smurfit still has in operation in the state of Virginia and elsewhere. And I would encourage city management to at least look at working with corporate to find out if there are any indicators that there may be a closure in our future. And if it is truly due to bankruptcy, a reworking of the corporation, we may not be able to stop that. But at least we would be able to work with the management at corporate headquarters and find out if there is something that is on their expectation list or something that we may be able to do as a preventative measure, and if not, we'll know that as well. I agree that we have to do what's best for the city, and if those measures are given to us or their expectations, then what we would do is weigh the cost to the city if it is in truly tax credits or some kind of financial credit, whether that is really worth it in the long run to the city.
Thank you. Mr. Harris, you have Smurfit Stone's position in bankruptcy court and the closure of Smurfit's 2 mills located in Henrico County. What precautions do you feel need to be taken to retain the Hopewell VA?
First, and I would take, and I've already started it, is suppression. Secondly, I have been here for a long time, and I've seen the plants come and go. We cannot control the movement of plants. And Hopewell or any other place, if we deal with them and keep our tax bases down, we will have a better chance to get them to stay in Hopewell, because they go where they got to go, so that they can get the best break. Therefore, we have the opportunity to keep in touch with all of the entities in our city. And we have our base, what we have to do and what we have already done is kept a line on what is going on with the industry so that they will be able to keep the taxes down.
Thank you.
Thank you.